Pokimane, actually pronounced Pokimane, best known for her League of Legends streams and her huge, personality, has made the news this week for something truly amazing. Alongside that, we have a game simply described as, what the fuck, winning DICE's Game of the Year. All that and more in today's episode of Gaming Today. Prominent Twitch streamer and YouTuber Amon Ains, better known as Pokimane, has donated $50,000 to UCI Esports. Quoted from Pokimane herself, "I am so pleased to be able to give back to the gaming world, which has given me so much. I love being able to share my experience of how I got to where I am today in hopes that it will help others who are on their way. I am especially happy to support UCI's esports program because their students are focusing on gaming in addition to pursuing their college degrees, which I can say from experience isn't easy."
That's just deep, bro. That's deep.
From the onset of CSGO majors and Overwatch League, down to the recent success of Fortnite and NFL Twitch deals, esports has really come a long way, and this scholarship from Poki further solidifies this world, and for that, we thank you. Next on Gaming Today, we have the love child of Gears of War and Destiny in the new title, Outriders. Combining boss mechanics found in classic RPGs such as World of Warcraft, with Gears of War-like gunplay and an overall Destiny 2 vibe, Outriders combines brutal and bloody combat with deep role-playing systems, including sprawling skill trees and endless gear modifications. There isn't much we can say about this title yet, for they just announced it and first looks are just now showing up on the scene, but if you'd like to dive deep into the 17 minutes of released footage, head over to IGN, where for the next couple days, it should be the featured video. On to our next segment, we have the Untitled Goose Game taking home DICE's coveted Game of the Year. The Untitled Goose Game is a 2019 puzzle stealth game developed by House and published by Panic. In this game, players control a goose who bothers the inhabitants of an English village in pretty humorous ways. Now, winning a Game of the Year is a major accomplishment, but even bigger than that is the fact that the developers House and the publishers Panic made history with this title. They are the second indie game ever to win the Game of the Year. The only other time this has happened was in 2013 when that game company's hit title Journey scored a win. However, in my opinion, Untitled Goose Game is a way bigger achievement, just because Journey was in fact independently developed, but the game was actually published by Sony, which is a much larger studio with about, 5 million times the clout. Goose Game winning this, in my opinion, is truly comparable to a company becoming a Fortune 500 with no investors, which, to be frank, is pretty kick-ass. Alright everybody, that brings us to the end of our segment. Once again, I'm Brady Brown. This was Gaming Today, and all of this was brought to you by the #1 up-and-coming gaming outlet, Ready Up.